Menteri Ketenat bording ke jela James ke sangma ulong ba ketenat bording ke jela kala Sahram kumba khatway spa klur haki company berper haka bethie ke bording bat kene kalong la palat chipos nem hadu menta ulong ba namar kani ke daw la pelong ya ketenat bakan pilip ding nolor ba ke jingkedu bording ba khamtam haka port telang ulong ba wat la kataru ke sarkar kala thawi kalat ban pinduna ya ke jingpilip bording khamtam hagani ke por paile examin ki thna
brings about a lot of hardship for our students, especially those who are facing their board exams right now. Which is why initially we had, as you are all aware, the load shedding hours were during the day, and it was staggered over certain points of the day. But in order to reduce that kind of inconvenience on our students, we then shifted all the load shedding to the night hours. This is a problem that is there because, as you all know, there are huge amount of outstanding dues to the generating stations, especially NEPCO, NTPC and other OTPC and other generating stations, and which is why that the amount of power that we are receiving right now is also less. There is the NEPCO plant is also not being able to provide us what they used to be able to provide us. The amount of power also is less right now, so which is why all these difficulties are there, and there is very less options but for the MECL to load shed. We are trying our level best to see ways and means by which we don't affect the students, and right now, as you know, it is placed at a time when we feel that the load shedding hours are also less, and they're at that point of time when we expect students to take some rest. As I said, the NEPCO power plant at Kopli, they sustained very serious damage to the penstock, and because of which I think one of the units is not functioning at all. So because of which now Kopli we are receiving reduced power. Palatana also it's there, the power is there, but the point being that because of these factors we are getting less power, so we have to load shed. There is no other option. Right now, approximately, along with all the delayed payment surcharges, it comes to about 1,100 crores. That is total of all the power generating stations. Unfortunately, been pending because, as you know, all power projects, there's a very rigorous process before a power project can be started. The environmental clearances, the kind of clearances that you require from CEA, the Central Electricity Authority. So these are for the big projects. For the small projects, the processes are less cumbersome, and these are projects which now I think many of them we have been able to streamline, and I hope that we'll be able to get running some of the smaller ones very soon, at least start the construction process.